Few deep breaths. I'm going to start moving straight away. You just chill if you want. I'm putting the heels wider than the mat. Reaching arms overhead, hooking thumbs together. Long reach. I think about doing a little side bend one way. So I'm pushing the hands, both hands over to my left to stretch the right side. And the other way. But if you, again, just want to stretch or chill, that's absolutely fine. Now try a bit of rolling side to side whilst you're pushing the heel into the mat. Just a bit of movement, a bit of stretch. And then bring your arms into T. Bend your knees, feet flat. Knees side to side. If you want to keep your eyes closed for now, there is not much to know here. Just loosening the back. Windscreen wipers with those knees. One more each way. Try and lengthen the breaths if you haven't done it yet. And then come back to center, hands by your side. Spreading fingertips, feet hip distance. Start lifting your tailbone and carry on lifting the hips. Coming into shoulder bridge, big inhale as you lift. Make sure your neck stays long. Exhale as you come down. Peeling spine down from the top of the spine. And again, inhale as you lift. Try and have the weight on your heels. Exhale as you come down. Feel that you're lifting the spine vertebra by vertebra. Feel that you're dropping the spine on the mat vertebra by vertebra. Let's do one more. Inhale, go up. Stay there. Just hold it in that air. Tilt the pelvis. Make sure you're pointing the knees to the front. They're not dropping out to the side. And let's see if we can interlace the fingers under your hips. Straightening the elbows, pushing the little fingers into the mat. Tucking the shoulder blades under. So you should feel more of an opening in the front of your shoulders, your chest. Make sure your chin is off your chest. Lift your hips a bit higher, but tilt on the top. So imagine you're pushing your pubic bone higher than your belly button. And again, just check in with the knees so that they are not dropping outwards. They are pointing forwards, you're using the inner thighs. Hold it for one more breath. Maybe come onto the tippy toes so you're lifting the heels off, careful on your back. And I'm releasing the shoulder blades, releasing the hands, keeping the heels in the air still, and peel the spine down slowly. And land the heels, or if you're ready, tug the knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then squeeze your knees together. You can even interlace the fingers on the top of your knees. And lift your shoulders off. Now think about touching your forehead to the knees. So you're basically rounding your back the other way. Start feeling the stomach muscles. So press the lower back into the mat and draw your belly button towards the mat. If you can stay in that position with your spine, just reach the fingertips to the front of the mat. You should already feel the stomach muscles working more. And bring your legs into tabletop position. So the shins are parallel to the ground. Check in with the lower back so that it's pressing into the mat still. And just hold it here. If you feel a bit braver, maybe straighten the knees a little bit. Or maybe 45 degrees, completely straight. If it hurts your back, just bring them back into tabletop. Main thing is you're holding it and you're feeling the stomach muscles. Couple more breaths, lifting the shoulders higher if you can. Check in with the neck. You're not straining it. So maybe make a little double chin. And then cross the right ankle over the left, bend the knees, and then roll into a seated position. So I still have the right ankle in front of the left. Sit up tall, and just a few side bends, left hand down, reaching the right arm up. Inhale, and exhale as you bend over to your left. And then changing over, putting the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, bend to your left. Sorry, that's your right. And come back, couple of twists. Once you're back to center, inhale in the middle. Exhale, turn one way. Press the fingertips into the knee. Look over your back shoulder. Come back, inhale in the middle, other way. So we are mobilizing the back, your spine, look over your back shoulder. And then come back to center. If you can, roll over your ankles, because we'll be doing it a few times. So as you're rolling over, coming onto all fours, you might want to push the feet to the side first. It's not a big deal. And then come into the middle of your mat, all fours. And then start with the wrists, big circles to the front, keeping the heels of your hands flat once you're there. Straight arms. Make the circles bigger if you want, or maybe just focus on the wrists and stay in the front as long as you feel your joint, your wrist joint. A bit of mobility, a bit of strength here, and that is good. I'm going to turn the fingertips outwards, still spreading those fingertips, and if you can, push the shoulders side to side. Still straight arms. Long breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose, just to control it. And then turn the fingertips to the front, reach them to the front, sit back into child's pose. Just have a little stretch here, long arms, straight elbows, dropping chest through. And let's go through cat and cow, but we'll make it bigger. So next time you inhale, round your back and come onto all fours. I know it's a longer one than usual. And then drop the hips towards the mat as you come into your cobra. Opening the chest, inhale, look up. And drop the chin to the chest, sit back into child's pose. Exhale. Take more breaths if you need to. Let's do that a few more times. So round your back. Feel that you're articulating into that C shape, C curve in the back. Drop the hips, open the chest, open your collarbones, drop the head back, inhale, opening the front of your chest. Chin down the chest, round your back again as you sit back. We're just going to do that one more time. Again, it's all about your spine. You might feel your wrists as well. Just keep breathing. Take as many breaths as you need to. Preparing everything. And then sit back into child's pose. And next time you're there, tuck the toes under. And find your downward dog. Still a bit of paddling, still a bit of moving. So walk that dog. Make sure you're spreading the fingertips. Middle fingers are pointing to the front of the mat. Let the hips go side to side if they want to. Think about the creases of your elbows pointing to the ceiling. Your neck is long, your tailbone is pointing up. And keep plenty of bend in your knees. Drop the sternum and the armpit to the mat, so you're lengthening the shoulders. And then slowly walk the hands to the back of the mat, to your feet. Once your heels are flat, bend the knees. Dangle down, grab the elbows with the opposite hands and swing side to side. So a bit of lengthening going on in the hamstrings. And make sure you're bending those knees, because we want the lower back safe. Hang the crown of your head. Still taking long breaths. And when you're ready, put the hands flat again. Walk forwards, find your high plank position. Let's just hold it here. So find that long line between shoulders and heels. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure your bum is no higher than your shoulders. Suck in your belly button. And just hold that high plank or upper press up position. Take another inhale to prepare for a press up or chaturanga. And exhale, either drop your knees or keep the knees off and just lower yourself onto your front. Once you're there, push the arms, the fingertips pointing to the back of the mat. Untuck the toes, but press the feet into the mat to start with. Reactivate the back muscles. Roll the shoulder blades together. Lift your shoulders slightly. Once you know what you're doing, just look at your mat. Lift your palms a little bit higher, but make sure they are pointing at the mat. So the back of your hands are going up to the ceiling. Straight arms. And hopefully if you feel the back of your shoulders, not your neck, not your lower back. Press the feet into the mat even harder, just to make sure your lower back is flat. And send the tailbone to the heels. Hold it here for one more breath. And then bring the hands under the shoulders. And let's do some mini cobras. Inhale, keep them small. Lift the shoulders, make sure the elbows are pointing backwards. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's do one more. Feel the back muscles working. I'm still pressing the feet onto the mat, and then come down. Straighten your spine. You can tug the toes under, suck the belly button in, and just push up into a press up position. Knees on, knees off. And when you're ready, sit back into downward dog. Pedaling the heels again, just for a breath maybe. And then find your static pose, downward dog. I'm still keeping a slight bend in the knees. Just find a stretch in your chest, in your shoulders. On your next inhale, lift the right leg behind you. Squeeze the right glute. Lift that right heel high, but keep the right leg bent, straight for now. Still dropping the sternum to the mat, still bending the left knee just to be on the safe side. Take another inhale as you lift the right heel higher. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. So shift forwards into high plank and try and push your right knee against the right tricep or elbow. Push back into three-legged dog. Big inhale. Use the glutes to lift the right heel high. Exhale. Touch that right knee to the right elbow or even push past that elbow to the front. Inhale, come back to three-legged dog one more time. Exhale. Knee to elbow or push past it. Let's hold it here for a sec. Suck your belly button in. You have to round your back. Push back into downward dog. So land that right foot and find that stretch. Let's do the other side. On your next inhale, lift the left heel. Inhale. Let's just hold it here. Squeeze the left glute. Keep the left leg straight. You're still dropping the armpit and the sternum to the mat. So you're thinking about straight line between the heels of your hands and the tailbone. On your next inhale, lift the left heel higher. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. I'm just coming to the back of the arm, maybe the tricep. Inhale, push up into three-legged dog. Exhale, push past maybe the left elbow if you can. If not, just try your best to touch. Inhale, push back up, three-legged dog. Use the glute to lift. Exhale, touch, or maybe push past and hold. Step into downward dog, bum high. I'm going to give you a break in the wrist in a sec, I promise. We're going to go onto our backs again. You have two choices. You drop the knees down, just sit on your bum and meet us in a V-sit or a boat pose. Otherwise, I'm going to step the right foot behind the left wrist, tucking the toes under. I'm stepping the left foot behind the right wrist, so I'm crossing the ankles. And I'm sitting down on my bum. Once you're on your bum, bring the feet together, knees together. Push the fingertips to the front. Now round your lumbar spine. Lift the legs into boat pose. Find the stomach muscles there, no back pain. And just hold. Straight away, if you're ready, you can extend the legs. Or stay with me, I'm just holding the boat pose with bent knees. If you need to lower your legs, that is absolutely fine, but suck the belly button in. And we're going to start from the beginning. So you're going to go onto your back into a shoulder bridge. Slowly lower your lumbar spine. Once you're there, feet flat, hip distance, hands on the mat. Head down, shoulders down, lift the bum. Just the once. Once you're there, tilt the pelvis on the top. You know the rest. We're going to make it a little bit harder for you if you want. So pubic bone is higher than your belly button. Interlace the fingers under your hips. Tug the shoulder blades. Lift the hip high. But again, double check that you're squeezing the glutes and the knees are pointing forwards. Lift the heels off if you want. And hold. Drop the belly button to the mat. Squeeze the glutes. And there shouldn't be any tension on your lower back. And then slowly bring everything down. Untug the shoulder blades, release the hands, hips on the mat, hug the knees in straight away. I'm going to crunch up, lifting shoulder blades. Give it a hug, find a C curve in the spine. Find your tabletop, reaching fingertips to the front. You can stay here if you want, Put the fingertips around the ears, elbows wide. Big inhale as you exhale, turn to your left with wide elbows so you twist on the top. Inhale in the middle, come back. Exhale, twist to your right. Keep the shoulders high. We've got 2 more. Inhale, you have the option to extend the leg here if you want. Exhale to your left. Inhale in the middle, press the lumbar spine on. Exhale, I'm shaking to the right. Come back to center, release the arms. I'm going to cross the left ankle over the right, bend the knees. Rolling over your ankles straight away. Get into your all 4 position. So take your time to get into that position. Once you're in your all 4, step back into high plank. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, sink through chaturanga, knees off or knees on. Stay on your front, untug the toes. Point the fingertips to the back of the mat. Roll your shoulder blades together. Lift the shoulders and hold. Clench your bum cheeks, and if it doesn't hurt your back, lift the legs. And just hold that back extension. Keep your lower back nice and long. Look at your mat once you know what you're doing, and a little option here. You can interlace the fingers above your hips, and then you can straighten the arms, lift the hands off to really open the front of your shoulders. Otherwise, release the hands. 1 more breath. Back muscles are working, hamstrings and glutes. And release the hands onto the mat. Release the thighs onto the mat, feet. You've got 1 press up, you can do your full press up. Clamp the elbows by your side, tug the toes. Suck the belly button in. Full or on the knees, push up, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for 1 breath. Find a stretch. Focus on the shoulders. Inhale, lift the right leg behind you, 3-legged dog. Touch the right knee to the right tricep or push it past, just the once. Hold it. Push back into 3-legged dog. Big inhale, squeeze the right glute. Slowly step through in between the thumbs with your right foot. Come onto the right fingertips around your back. Bring that right knee to the nose and step through. And find your runner's lunge. We're adding little bits to it. So I've got right leg in the front. I'm in a runner's lunge position. Left leg straight. And I've got right leg in between my hands. That's it. I've got fingertips on the mat. Nice. Let's lift up into crescent lunge. Lift the arms up. Reach nice and tall. And then bend that right knee as far as you can. Have a slight bend in that left knee, so you're not hurting your back. Keep the arms up nice and high, neck is long. And let's do balance. On your next inhale, hinge forwards from the hips and shift into a balance warrior 3. So lift that left heel behind you and stand on your right leg. Flex your left foot and point it onto the mat. Try and lift your left heel a little bit higher than your hips. Point those fingertips to the front of the mat if you can take it. Otherwise, hands by your heart if it's better. It's a bit harder to point the fingertips forwards. Slowly step back into your crescent lunge. Bend the right knee. Shift the left foot back. Land it. Reach the arms up. Crescent lunge. You know this one. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down. Shoot the right leg back. Sink down onto your front as you exhale, going through chaturanga. This time just open into your cobra. Push into your downward dog. Take 1 more inhale and exhale. Try and push down that heart rate. And on your next inhale, let's do the other side. Lift the left leg behind you, 3-legged dog. Squeeze the glute. Left knee to the left elbow, just the once. Push past and hold. Push back into 3-legged dog. Big inhale. Step the left foot through in between the thumbs. Round your back. I'm lifting onto the left fingertips. And then slowly stepping through with control. Lots of core here. Come onto the fingertips. Left leg in the front. Right leg straight for now. Nice. Lift into crescent lunge. Big inhale. And just sink into that left leg. Reach towards the ceiling, but your neck is long, so shrug the shoulders down. Square your hips with the front of the mat and bend the back leg, so you're not hurting the back leg. Sorry, the lower back, I meant to say. And your balance, warrior three. Hinge. Big inhale. Exhale, take a flight. Find your warrior three. Point the fingertips to the front. Flex your right foot. Make sure your right foot is pointing to the mat. Bend your left knee as much as you need to. Level the hips. Lift your right heel a little bit higher if you can. Take one more breath. Bend the left knee and slowly step into your crescent lunge, arms to the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale, hands down, runner's lunge, shoot the left leg back, high plank. Take one more breath if you need to. On your next in, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra upward dog on top of the toes. And exhale, downward dog. Let's take another breath here. Let's take a little break. And we're going to go back to the beginning. Step the left foot behind the right wrist. Right foot behind the left wrist, crossing the ankle. Sit down, find yourself on your bum. V-sit. Legs out straight away into your boat pose. Take your time. Suck the belly button in. Extend if it's there. And just hold it for another breath. Make sure it's your stomach you're feeling, not the lower back. Go onto your back, lumbar spine down. Bend the knees, feet flat, hands down. Lift up into shoulder bridge. Just the once. Tilt the pelvis on the top. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. Lift the hips higher, but your pubic bone is higher than your belly button. Feel the squeeze in your bum. Point the knees forwards. If you want to do a wheel straight away and you're ready for it and you know what you're doing, go for it. I'm going to wait. You carry on. And then release down onto your bum. Slowly peel the spine down. As soon as your tailbone is down, crunch up, bring the knees into your chest. Once you've got the C curve, release. Tabletop or straight leg straight away. Fingertips around the ears, elbows wide. I've got lumbar spine flat on the mat. I've got lumbar spine flat. So I'm lying down and then I crunch up. Yes. Now let's twist 4 times. Start to your left. Exhale as you twist. Back to center, inhale. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Lumbar spine flat. One more. To the right. Release the fingertips to the front. Cross the right ankle over the left. Let's roll over. Try and step and jump back into a high plank position straight away. Let's go for it in your own time. And let's meet in a high plank position. Nice. Take another big inhale as you exhale. Sink through chaturanga and stay on your front. So just lie down. And let's open another back extension. Point the fingertips to the back. Lift the shoulders, clench the bum, lift the legs. If you're ready, interlace the fingers. So you take the options you need to. Make sure it's the back muscles feeling, not the lower back. Now look down at the mat and try and lengthen the back of your shoulders whilst you're lifting the hands higher with straight arms. Hands under the shoulders. Bring everything down. Straight spine, sucking the belly button. Forward press up or onto your knees. Begin here as you push up. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath here. Lift the right leg behind you, 3-legged dog. Squeeze the bum. Right knee to the right tricep or push past it. Push back into 3-legged dog straight away. Inhale. Exhale, stepping right foot through the thumb. Round your back. Take your time here. Once you're there, back leg straight, right leg in the front. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3, hinge. And float into your balance. Flex the left foot. Hold it for one more breath. Bend your right knee as much as you need to and tap the fingertips onto the mat. We're going to come into a standing split. So put the fingertips down wherever you want to. Find your balance. Once you've got that, drop the chest and the head and lift the left heel as high as you can. If you need to, turn the hips out, but use that left glute to lift the left leg. It might be just hip level, but drop your head towards the mat. Make sure you've got balance. Now, if you can, on the next inhale, lift the left heel higher and tap the left knee on the back of your right knee. So you do a little pistol squat kind of thing. Inhale, push back up with the left leg. Nice and high, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, tap the left knee to the back of your right knee. So you do a little squat. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, squat. Last time, push that leg back up. Now lower your left heel about hip level. Level the hips, straighten your back. Come back into warrior 3. Reach the arms to the front. Now you should really feel your right glute and hamstrings. Bend the right knee to protect the hamstring. Step back into your crescent lunge. Big inhale. As you exhale, pivot the back heel onto the mat. Warrior 2. Open the arms into a T. Bend the right knee. Lovely. Hold. Keep sinking into that right knee. The shoulder is stacked on top of the hip. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. It's a lovely stretch and a break. Extend right leg, feet parallel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Hands on the mat, maybe in line with the feet. Maybe reach behind you. Stretch the inner thighs. Find your own stretch. Take about 3 breaths. If you have a block or anything in front of you, put the hands there. Bend the knees if you can't quite bend that far. Andrew, can you bend your knees for me quite a lot? Quite, yeah, that's it. Just to protect your back. Thank you. Just feel the stretch in the hamstrings and inner thighs. On your next inhale, bend the knees even more, flatten your back, and hinge up into standing position. Reach up, take a big inhale, we come into a goddess. So you turn the toes out, sit into a wide squat, and you mirror the knees with your arms. And your arms are going to come into the same position, like a cactus. Nice and upright, and sit low. Press the knees outwards. Hold it for one more breath. Option, lift both heels if you want, just for one breath. And then heels down. We're going to turn back into warrior 2. Turn the right foot to the front. Turn into warrior 2, open the chest. Lovely. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down and shoot the right leg back. High plank. If you're ready, sink through chaturanga. Or leave it out and meet us in downward dog. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it. Option here. I'm dropping both elbows onto the mat at the same time if you can. And then press the armpit and the sternum towards the ankle. Look towards it. One more breath and we start the other side. Lift up into downward dog. Find your stance. On your next inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog, other side. Exhale, knee to the elbow, push past it. Push back straight away, 3-legged dog, big inhale. Exhale, step through the thumbs. Find your runner's lunge. Long step. Lift up the arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hinge, warrior 3. Float into that stance. Hold it for about a breath. Flexing the left foot, pointing it onto the mat. Then bend the left knee, fingertips on the mat. Drop the shoulders and head, lift the right heel, standing split. Take a breath to lift that right heel as high as you can. Feel the stretch in the left hamstring. We've got 3 squats. Inhale, lift the right heel higher. Exhale, touch the right knee to the back of your left knee. Inhale, standing split. Reach high, drop the head. Exhale, touch the knee to the back of the left knee. One more time, inhale. And exhale, touch. Reach up one more time, standing split. And then lower that foot, flatten the back, level the hips, and let's come back into warrior 3, but I'm bending the left knee. Now I'm feeling hamstrings and glutes. Reach the arms to the front. Well done, everyone. Step into crescent lunge, land the right foot. Reach the arms up, big inhale, and let's carry on. Pivot the back heel onto the mat. Warrior two. I know your left thigh is probably burning. Tug the tailbone, long neck. Let's take a break with your wide-legged forward fold. Extend the left leg, inhale, feet parallel. Exhale, fold. Again, reach the hands wherever you want. Take the stretch further than before. You're getting a bit warmer. This is your second wide-legged forward fold. Turn the tailbone up, but bend the knees a little bit if you need to, or maybe a lot more. Make sure your lower back is not aching. We're going to stand up and go into goddess, that wide squat. Flatten the back first, bend the knees. Reach up into standing. Inhale, turn the toes out and sit into your goddess. Mirroring the knees and the arms, chest up. Tug the tailbone under and sink deep. Lift the heels off if it's there. Hold it for one more breath. And back into your warrior two on the left foot, heels down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, turn to the left foot. And hold. And reverse. Left fingertips to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down, shoot the left leg back. Sink through chaturanga or take an extra breath. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a couple of breaths, option. Drop the elbows onto the mat. Dolphin, but keep pushing the sternum, chest to the ankles. Bum high. Come into downward dog, straighten the arms. I'm going to go over the ankles onto my back again. Right foot steps behind the left wrist. Left foot steps behind the right wrist, crossing ankles. Sit down, find your boat pose. Take your time here. Sucking in belly button. Finding the leg position. And hold. Guys, quick thumbs up. Are we okay? Yeah? Thank you. And let's go down onto our lower back. And shoulder bridge. You have the option to do the wheel. Feet flat, please be careful if you don't really do wheel. Please be careful with that, have a go. Hands flat, let's start with the shoulder bridge first. So you activate the glutes, lift the bum till the pelvis. I'm still tucking the shoulder blades under just for a breath. And holding it here is absolutely fine because it opens your hips and the shoulders. If you're doing your wheel, and don't take it from me, mine is not brilliant, but tuck the hands underneath your shoulders and then try and lift up with one smooth movement. Maybe take a couple of breaths here, otherwise stay with me. Make sure it's not hurting your back. Just open the shoulders and the hips. Nice. Good, guys. Careful, squeeze the bum once you're there. And then very slowly release down. If you're coming from wheel, take it even slower. Once your bum is down, lift the shoulders straight away. You don't have to rush. And then tug the knees in. Find a curve the other way. It should actually be feeling nice on the back. And then find your tabletop or straight arms. Start with the twist, only 4 of them. Fingertips around the ears, elbows wide. Let's twist to the right. Inhale in the middle. Exhale, twist. Inhale, middle. Exhale, twist. Press the lower back into the mat. Inhale, middle. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And then last one. Come back to center. Rolling over the ankle. Arm crossing right ankle over the left. Tuck it in, roll up. Straight away, step or jump back into high plank. You decide. Take another big inhale once you're there. Exhale, sink onto your front. Stay there. One more back extension. Roll the shoulder blades together. Fingertips pointing back. Squeeze the bum. And do your thing from here. Either just a locust, just a back extension. You can interlace the fingers if you want to take it further. Flex the feet, bend the knees. Grab the ankles. Squeeze the bum and shoulder blades one more time. And press into the hands. If that's too much, just keep the arms and legs straight. Just like before. And hold it for 3. There we go. 2. Make sure it doesn't hurt your back. Release onto the mat. I'm resetting my lower back and stomach. Hands under the shoulders. You can tug the toes under. Suck the belly button. Get ready for a press up. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for one more breath. Let's get ready for the rest. Rest of the fun. Lift the right leg behind you. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to elbow, push past it. Push back into three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Come onto the right fingertips, it helps. Once you're there, crescent lunge. Lift the arms in the air. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Hinge and float into the balance. Find that balance. Lift the left heel high. Hold it for one more breath. Standing split. Fingertips down. Lift the left heel high. Drop the chest and the shoulders. We have one squat only. Lift the left heel higher on your next inhale. Exhale, left knee to the back of the right knee. Push back up, standing split. And then lower that foot, warrior three. Flatten the back, level the hips. Bend the right knee to protect the hamstrings. Warrior three, just like before, for one more breath. Step into crescent lunge, land the left foot. Reach the arms up, big inhale. Pivot the back heel onto the mat, warrior two. Not much new is happening here, just sink into that stance. Wide-legged forward fold, extend the right leg, feet parallel. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold. You've got 3 breaths. If you're headstanding, go for it. Make sure you're safe and you won't fall back. Forearm is the best. If you're not sure about the headstand, stretch with me. You've got about 3 breaths. Please be careful. And I'm holding it for 3. Just keep stretching your hamstrings, bend the knees slightly if you're staying with me. For another 2. Nice, guys. And slowly come back into your wide-legged forward fold. Meet us there. Bend your knees on your next inhale. Flatten your back. Come into a standing position. Reach up. And then open up into your goddess. Toes out. Mirroring it with the arms. Suck the belly button in, sit low. Press the knees out. Lift the heels up for another breath. And we are all together now. Heels down, back into your warrior two. Come up first, inhale. Bend the right knee as you turn the right toes to the front. Exhale. Flip the right palm. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or meet us in downward dog, cartwheel down, push the right leg back. Sink down with the chaturanga with the same breath. Inhale, cobra upward dog, careful in your back. Exhale, downward dog. I'm going to add to that side. Still. Drop the elbows onto the mat. Find your dolphin. Push back into downward dog. And we've got one more thing to do on this side. Lift the right leg into three-legged dog one more time. Take a big inhale. Bring the right knee to the left elbow this time. So round the back and twist the spine. Extend that right foot and pop that, the right knee, and pop the right foot onto the mat, onto the left side of the mat. Pivot the left heel onto the mat. Come into a side plank, fallen triangle. Now option here if you want. Lift the right foot off again so you're hovering it. A lot more strength in the inner thigh on the right side. And touch the left elbow to the right knee 3 times. Inhale, exhale, touch. Inhale, extend everything. Exhale, touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touch. Hold, hover. Extend everything. And I'm popping the right foot down. And I'm going to pop your bum down. You're sitting on the mat. Just sit up straight. Widen the feet as far as you want. Flex the feet up. Wide-legged forward fold in a seated position. This is our break. Find some space. Sit up. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands wherever you want and stretch. Or fingertips behind you. Lift the chest. Push the tummy forward. Make sure you can feel it in the inner thighs. 5 long breaths. And inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. We're also bringing down the heart rate. Exhale. Guys, if you're in the front, feel free. Make sure it doesn't hurt your back. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Walk the hands back. I'm going to come back to that fallen triangle. I need to bring the right foot down. I'm putting the right hand on the top of the mat. Sorry, I'm sweating so much. Turn the left foot down, lift back up into your fallen triangle. We're just going to go back into downward dog. Left hand down, step the right foot back. Downward dog. Find a stretch. You've got another breath. If you're taking a break, that's fine. I'm going to start the other side. Lift the left leg behind you. Big inhale. Three-legged dog. Left knee to the left elbow. Push past it. Strong core, rounding the back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Come into your runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hinge, balance, warrior three. Let's hold it for one more breath. Lifting right heel high. Suck the belly button in. Standing split, fingertips on the mat. Lift the right heel high. Hold it for one more inhale to really stretch out those hamstrings on the left side. So drop the head. Lift it higher on the next inhale. Exhale, right knee to the back of the left knee for a squat. Inhale, standing split. And start finding your warrior three. So drop that heel hip level. Flatten back. Reach the fingertips to the front. Find your warrior three again. Step into crescent lunge. Right leg lands. Reach the arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, pivot the back heel down. Warrior two. And sit nice and low. Strengthening the left quads. Make sure the left knee is pointing to the front. Wide-legged forward fold. Extend the front leg. Feet parallel. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, if you want to handstand, feel free. You've got about 3 breaths or so staying with me, stretching the hamstrings. Or wiping your face in my case. You've got 2 more breaths here. That's it. You're going further and further, I can tell. And then find yourself back into your wide-legged forward fold with me. Bend your knees, flatten your back on your next inhale and reach up. Come into standing position, goddess. Turn the toes out. Sit into that wide squat. Straight away, if you're ready, lift the heels. Hold it for one more breath. Lots of shaking in my legs. Drop the heels. Stand up, inhale, warrior two onto the left foot. And sink down nice and deep. Reverse, left fingertips to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So cartwheel down, shoot it back and sink through it with the same out breath. Inhale, cobra upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. You have the option to hold or drop the elbows onto the mat for dolphin. Pushing chest through, increasing mobility in the shoulders. Back into downward dog. And a little bit more on that side. Lift the left leg behind you, 3-legged dog. Left knee to the right elbow this time. I'm just going to turn around. Touch, twist the back. Extend the left knee, pivot the right heel onto the mat. Put that left foot down to start with. Reach the right fingertips to the ceiling. Fallen triangle. Now hover that left foot if you can. If not, just keep it on the mat. Right elbow to the left knee. Inhale before you start. Exhale, touch. I'm shaking everywhere. Inhale, extend. Exhale, touch. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Extend one more time. Pop the left foot down. Sit your butt down. Open the legs. Wide-legged forward fold for the second time. Take the heels off for a sec. Sit up tall. Mid-inhale. And exhale. Walk it as far as you want. You've got about 5 long breaths. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Keep increasing the stretching if you can. Last 2. Try and slow down those breaths. That will bring down the heart rate. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114 And then slowly start walking back up. Once you're there, left hand on the mat. I'm just going to turn around so I'm not confusing you. Left hand on the mat, pivot the right foot down. Come back into fallen triangle, lift the bum. And just step into downward dog. Find that stretch. Come into the middle of the mat, into wide yogic squat. Sit your bum down, push the knees out. Drop the tailbone, lift the crown of your head. Look forwards. Now guys, we know everything. We're going to do the whole thing one last time, starting on your back. Okay, so have a little think. You can leave out bits and pieces. You can just sit down and laugh at me, trying to talk and sweat. From here, go onto your bum. I'm just going to replace my mat, sorry. Now start from your boat pose. So just find yourself on your bum. Oh, sorry. Arms to the front. Scoop the tummy. Let's get ready. Good news is we only have one of these. Go onto your lower back. Shoulder bridge or wheel. Feet hip distance. Hands down. I'm activating glutes first. So squeeze the bum on the top. Stay with me with shoulder bridge, just tucking shoulder blades on there. Go for your wheel straight away. I'm going to hold it for about 3 breaths. Main thing is you squeeze the bum. Good. 2 more breaths. Keep opening the front of your body, the chest, the shoulders, your hips, but you squeeze the bum. Last one. Come down slowly wherever you're coming from. Take it slow. Once you're there, bring the knees into your chest, into your forehead. Find a ski curve the other way. When you're ready, release tabletop or straight legs. Fingertips around the ears, elbows wide. Keep the shoulders high, 4 twists. Whichever way you want. Inhale in the middle, exhale, twist, elbows wide. Inhale, middle, keep lifting high with the shoulders, exhale, twist. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, last one, exhale. Hold. I'm going to reach the fingertips to the front. Just drop the leg for about 2 breaths. Keep pushing down the lower back. Now think about rolling over your ankles again. I'm going to lift back up, bend the knees, left ankle over the right. Find yourself in chaturanga high plank. If you can, straight away, sink down into a half press up position. And when you're there, just lower yourself onto your front. Let's meet here. 1 more back extension. Roll the shoulder blades together. Start with the top of the back. Glutes and lift. If you have the boat pose, grab the ankles just like before, or stay with me. Make sure your lower back is safe. For 3, for 2, lengthen the back of your neck. 1 more, bring everything down, hands under your shoulders. Sug the belly button in so your lower back is safe. 4, press up or onto your knees. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. Lift the right leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow or push past it. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift high. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Inhale, arms up. Crescent lunge. Lovely, guys. Exhale, hinge, warrior 3. Hold it for 1 more breath. Oh, I've nearly fallen over. Fingertips on the mat, lift the left heel high, standing split. Take a big inhale as you reach high with the left heel. Exhale, squat just the one, step the left knee to the back of the right knee, push back up. Standing split, lift nice and high. And then lower that heel, flatten the back, warrior 3, reach the fingertips to the front. I really don't have balance anymore. Hold it for 1 more breath. Lift the left heel high. Step into crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, pivot the back heel down, warrior 2. Open the chest into a T. Sink into that front knee 1 more time. And now the break is coming. Extend the front knee. Feet parallel. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. 3 breaths. You know what to do if you want to do your headstand. Inhale for 3, otherwise just stretch the hamstrings, inner thighs. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 1. Exhale. On your next inhale, bend the knees, flat back. Come into a standing position. Into your goddess, turn the toes out, knees out. Mirroring the knees and the arms, sit low. Lift the heels if you want. Inhale. And exhale, heels down. Come up, inhale, warrior 2 onto the right heel, bend the right knee one more time. Flip the right palm, reach the right fingertips up. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, take your time. Pushing right leg back, sinking through. Straight away, inhale, cobra, upward dog. Let's meet in downward dog. I'm going to take an extra breath here because I can't talk. Lift the left leg behind you. Inhale. I know I left out one bit. Exhale, left knee to the elbow. Inhale, push up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step through in between the thumbs. Runners lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift the arms up nice and high. Exhale, hinge. Warrior 3, find the balance, leveling the hips here, flexing the right foot. Fingertips on the mat. Lift the left heel, right heel high, standing split. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, knee to the back of the left knee. Reach up, standing split. Inhale. Lower that heel, flatten the back into your warrior 3. Keep bending that left knee to protect your hamstrings. Hold it for one more inhale as you lift the heel higher. One more exhale. Step into crescent lunge, reach the arms up. Inhale. Pivot the back heel onto the mat, warrior 2. Exhale, sink nice and low. And now the break is coming. Extend the front leg. Feet parallel. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward, forward. Just stretch with me or go for your headstand. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, flatten your back. On your next inhale, stand up. Turn the toes out, come into goddess. Mirroring knees and arms, fingertips pointing up. Lift the heels off for one more inhale. One more exhale. Heels down, stand up, inhale. Warrior 2 onto the left heel. Flip the front palm, left fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, take that extra breath. Meet us in downward dog. Inhale as you open the front of the body. Exhale, downward dog. We've got the dolphin. I left it out. If you want, drop the elbows onto the mat. Push the chest through. Option, hold. Option 2, walk the feet a bit closer to the face. Maybe lift the right leg behind you. Bend that left knee. Keep pushing the chest through. Bring the right foot down. Lift the left heel. Bend the right knee. Lift that left heel high. Keep pushing the sternum and the chest towards the ankle. Bring the left foot down. Find your dolphin. I'm going to walk the foot back or the feet back where they came from. Straighten the arms. Downward dog. Find a stretch. Shoulders are burning. Let's do the last bit. Lift the right leg behind you. Big inhale. Right knee to the left elbow. Straight away, I'm opening up into a hovering fallen triangle. Left heel on the mat. Extending the right knee as I lift the left arm. You can pop that heel down straight away or hover. And now pop that right knee, heel down, sit down. Wide-legged forward fold. This is the good bit. Wide in, flex the feet, sit up, inhale. And exhale, walk the hands forwards or just keep pressing the hands behind you. Inhale for 5. Exhale, make sure you can feel it in the inner thighs. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Sorry, I'm really sweating. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. From here, I'm just going to bend the right knee. I'm not going to go back. Bend the right knee and try and turn into a pigeon. So if you turn towards the front of the mat and turn the hip down, you might be able to, I can't, you might be able to line up your right shin with the short side of the mat. I can't. Make sure you get into that position where you turn the hip down and you feel the right glute stretching. So I'm pushing that right knee towards the long side of the mat, the right side, and try and turn the hip down. Try and get into that position where your hips are square, your left leg is straight, and just lift the chest to start with. Make sure you feel something in your right glute. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, just fold forwards. Now guys, option here, if you can't feel that, go onto your back, right heel across the left thigh. Pull the left thigh in and stretch your glutes on your back. 3 more breaths. Keep dropping your chest towards that right shin to feel the glute stretching. Sit up and bring that left leg to the front. We're going to do a spinal twist. Left foot is going to come on the outside of the right thigh. Now you might find that you want to straighten your right leg, and that is okay. Make sure your left foot is on the outside of your right thigh. Hug it in close. Sit up, put the left fingertips behind you. Lift the chest, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, hug that left knee and look over your left shoulder, or press the right elbow into the left knee. Once you're there, lengthen the spine one more time. Inhale for 3. Keep pushing into that knee as you exhale. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 1. And exhale. Come back to center. I think I've lost Amanda, if I'm not wrong. Right. Untangle. Push your feet around. Come into downward dog. We have to do the other side. Just going to turn around. Once you're in your downward dog, just find a stretch. Let me just repeat these 3 stretches on the other side, and I promise you're done. Lift the left leg, 3-legged dog. Left knee to the right elbow, twist. And if you're ready, extend the left knee as you pivot the right heel down. I'm hovering the left foot, or you can pop it down, right onto the ceiling and holding that hovering triangle, fallen triangle. Left foot down, bum down. And take your time, wiggle around. You might want to make it wider than before. Heels off, sit up, hands behind you if you need to, walk forwards. This is your last one. Find your stretch and take 5 long breaths. Inhale for 5 and exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 1. And exhale. Slowly sit up. Take your time, take your time. We're doing the glutes on the other side. So I'm bending left knee. Trying to line up with my left shin with the short side of the mat. Bringing the left knee closer to the side of the mat. Find that position where your knee doesn't hurt. Turn the hip down. Right leg straight if you can. Come onto the fingertips to level the hips and lengthen the spine. Big inhale. And then exhale, walk the hands forwards. Try and rest your head on the mat if you can. Take 3 long breaths. Make sure you can feel the stretch in your left glute. Sit up slowly. Bring the right leg around, spinal twist. Put the right foot on the outside of the left thigh. Keep it like that, keeping your right hip on the mat, or straighten the left leg. It might be more comfortable. Put that leg in, sit up tall. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthening spine, reaching left arm up. Exhale, hug, or push the elbow against the knee. Look over your right shoulder. Feel the twist in the back. Let's slowly untangle. Release the legs. Try and release them straight. We've got one more forward fold with the legs together. Grab the strap towel. You can bend your knees slightly if you want. Point the toes up, long spine, inhale. And exhale, use that strap or just grab the back of your knees. Exhale as you fold. Once you found the maximum stretch, just lengthen the spine one more time. So release out of it just slightly. Inhale. And exhale, forward, further forward. Use that strap or towel if you need to. Inhale for 3 more. Exhale. Inhale for 2 more. Exhale. Inhale for 1. Exhale. And slowly sit up. If you want to do some relaxation now, you feel free. If you want to just lie down, otherwise I finish with the neck. And you're free to go. Roll the shoulders back, make sure you sit up tall. Guys, if you want to relax, just stay lying down. Ear to shoulder one way, lengthening the neck one way. Feeling that nice stretch. And the other way, ear to shoulder. And then come back with the chin to the ceiling, inhale. And then chin down to chest, exhale. Roll your head one way, loosening the neck all the way around. And then the other way. And then lift your gaze, lift your chin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste.